Like I also like.
All right, hold on. It's the Bullshit for Your Health podcast, episode 85. We're the most well-balanced podcast in the world. You already know what it is. It's our normal cast today. It's me, Devontae, and Tete. We're gonna get right into the mix real quick because we are having a good discussion on some of the albums that have already dropped this early New Year.
Yeah, but
case in point, The Weeknd. So what were you saying?
But it's like different things. Like I be listening for music. Like I know for me, like I don't even like. For me, it's not like an artist. It's like I hear a sound and like my ear love it because like sometimes it'll be one song by a person. Like I hear one song and not like nothing else they do, and then sometimes like a whole album. Like I'll be like, well, I love this album. But I don't like nothing else they make.
So what? I'm confused. So The Weeknd, is there one song you like?
The Weeknd, I like his earlier productions, but I also took me like
his earlier production was much worse. That's why they had to redo all of his mixtapes.
But like when I was like in high school, you remember when we was in like about 10 years ago, and like The Weeknd was bubbling, starting to blow.
Yeah, I know what music you're talking about. You're talking about the whole
like House
Echoes
of
of Silence.
Shit.
Yeah.
So I like, and it's like I like bits and pieces. Like I can say like I don't like
House of Balloons. That whole one to me, like that's a classic mixtape. I don't that front back.
I don't think like to me. I don't like the music he puts out. I like bits and pieces of like.
That's so interesting to me because I feel like he's had a lot of his earlier albums too. Like have had reminiscent sounds of his earlier days, like Beauty Before the Madness. Like there are multiple songs on there with like instrumental changes and just like his the hollowness of his music and the despair and like
and that's like the one type of like that's what I really like. But like a lot of his other stuff,
I mean, did you not like any of that?
I
tell your friends about it. Like
I like that. But I'm saying like it's bits and pieces. It's not like
I feel like even on the last album, fucking After Hours, he brought.
I like the one
back to it. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. No, After Hours,
Alone Again. Like I really listened to it deeply
because that is very depressing. Okay,
but no.
Yeah, it's like
that's the element of.
No, but it's like sometimes, bro. Like I say, like for certain artists, I pick like I can go through like Beauty Behind the Madness. I like Often but that was catchy.
Did you like Scared to Live off the last album?
I ain't listen. You got played, bro. I'm not a huge.
What you need to hear is Bleed It Out.
But like that, like him, like I don't think his voice. For me, I don't like how his voice sounds on poppy beats. That's just me.
But the thing, okay, but poppy beats with his voice, Blinding Lights. That was like
I don't like Blinding Lights.
Of course you don't, but most people do. And
I think honestly, like I loved Blinding Lights until it became a super smash. Like. The Blinding Lights becoming a super smash and hearing it everywhere killed it for me.
But you was crazy. Like, when he did Heartless and he collaborated with Metro, I was like, he sounds perfect on this shit.
But you've got to have that type of song that it gets played everywhere and gets.
Yeah. You just like that because of the bass in the background.
But I think that's what he does well.
I truthfully like. I think he does a lot of things well. I think he fits. So it's crazy because I was listening to Anthony Fantano talk about the album. So Ben, if you guys haven't been tapped in or tuned in, The Weeknd, Abel Tesfaye released his, I don't even know what number studio album this is.
It's 6? Because you don't know more what people.
Either way, what is it even? What's it even fucking entitled? Oh,
Dawn FM.
Dawn FM. Basically, he released his new album, Dawn FM, about 2 days ago or a day ago, and it kind of goes along with the vibe he had, or an evolution of the vibe in my opinion, that he had off of After Hours. After Hours seemed very, I don't want to say disco.
It was 80s vibe.
Was it 80s vibes?
It was 80s vibes.
Okay, so he continues with the 80s vibes even more so, because like I would say like where that was like 80s like club Vegas vibes. This is like 80s disco, like we're in like Miami vibes.
Okay.
Yeah. You took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah. There's you get like a Bee Gees feel from some of the fucking songs, bro.
Okay.
One of the songs, that's what I said. One of them I think is a Bee Gees sample. Like it's like I know it's a Bee Gees sample.
You probably think about Take Your Breath.
Yeah, because I watched a Bee Gees documentary last year. Yeah, that's definitely a Bee Gees.
Okay, so which one on this album do you think is gonna be the Blinding Lights? It's gonna like
Take Your Breath.
Yeah, that's gonna be the one.
It's already the single he led with.
Yeah,
and I'm telling you, after like I heard it in that pocket last night, bro, that shit is like so interstellar, dog. Like he gives, and like the reason why I like Devontae, like I'm looking at you like, damn, bro, how can you fuck with Tame but not fuck with this song? Is because you know that trippiness you get to Let It Happen off of Tame Impala. It gave me the same feel last night with Take Your Breath. Me and AB are in the front seat just headbanging, bro.
Yeah.
And like we'll play it at halftime just so y'all can like hear it and see or maybe hopefully see what I'm trying to hear. But
I ain't
back to the album. Bro.
I ain't been tapped into a lot of albums recently. Like
you've been too much. You've been slaving for the white man too much.
No, it ain't even that. It took me a while. Like I've been podcast listening to weird shit, bro. Listening to weird shit on YouTube.
I mean, that's cool.
Like history.
I do all of that, but I still do music too. But what I'll say is this: with the album, with the cover, how I envision it is like after hours, he basically died. You know, like he was heartbroken. He was doing a bunch of drugs back to his own self, and like he OD'd, like he died. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then this is like he's like on his way to heaven or the afterlife or whatever. So when the album opens up, it's Jim Carrey narrating it, by the way. And it's basically, it's Jim Carrey narrating.
I did see that.
And basically, he's like the radio host, and he's guiding the listener towards the light, basically. And so throughout the album, he has little moments where it's like, W Dawn FM, guiding you to the light, like as if it would be like a televangelist like radio show. You know what I'm saying? And even when you look at some of his videos, so he has a video out for Sacrifice, and it's very like it's got a lot of I don't want to say ethereal, but it's got a lot of it plays on like heaven and hell vibes. So like there's moments where it looks like he might be in hell, and there's a woman who's beautiful, but then like it like cuts frame to the same like silhouette of a woman, but now it's just like an old hag and like decaying and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how like probably in the Bible like they'll say like temptation can lead you to sin or whatever, and so it's like stuff like that, you know. And I think it's basically delving into like the Weeknd like being like probably dying, and I could see like his next album being like he's reborn or like whatever. So that's what that's what I got from this. It's like in his saga where he's taking on this new personality. It's like, yo, this is who I am after I shed the skin of like, again, like just like going back to what I thought I already had left when I cut my hair. You know what I'm saying? So
I might try to listen to it maybe when I go to work.
And that's what and to go further with this, bro, like when we talk about artistry, like you can't take anything away from this man because he has a whole concept for this album. You see, fuck R&B artists. You see very few artists now.
You see very few people that want to do it's just like their album run through.
But it's just I honestly, in today's game, it's just a streaming fucking war. And it's like, yo, let me throw a couple hot songs, as many hot songs as I can, and throw you also a little bit of extra, put 23 songs on the track.
Nobody really put out their own.
I'm going to keep it in. The next album we're going to talk about, it is in line with that type of body of work, you know what I'm saying, in my opinion. So to see somebody like The Weeknd,
But I think like when you like, because to me, bro, like I realized it was like when you critique an album, if you like an artist, you usually give the artist high praise. It's like sometimes you got to think. It's like, did you think Certified Lover Boy was a great album?
Yes and no. No, I did not say Certified Lover Boy was a great album. And if you were here on the pod when we talked about it, I told you Certified Lover Boy gave you a vibe that you are used to, that Drake's used to fucking giving you. You know what I'm saying? Did he like expand his sound? No. Did Drake do anything groundbreaking? No. But did he put out good music for if you're looking for, yo, I got a shawty coming over and we're going to sip on a red blend after a night of hard drinking and let me turn my fucking luminescent lights on red. Yes.
So he put out like a CBC
Whereas where as I said, Donda was a groundbreaking album because it was non-secular music. There was no cursing on it from any artist. So all the way from Young Thug to Roddy. No, it wasn't Roddy.
It was on Pure Soul.
It was 50. It was Young.
Yeah, he was on Pure Soul.
Okay, and 504.
I mean, but they did curse. They just bleeped it out.
Yeah. The only one they allowed to stay was Andre 3000.
No. But what I'm saying is, it's like they bleeped it out, but you can't find the version where it's not bleeped out.
Yeah, that's what I said. The only one they have is the Andre 3000 one. That I heard the curse on my phone.
Yeah, but that was also released like as a leak and then all this other stuff. So I'd be hard pressed to figure out when it was released on the deluxe. Does it really have cursing?
Yeah, it does. It has cursing on the deluxe.
Okay. Well,
oh, really?
I didn't know.
All cursing?
No. Hit the Andre 3000, but Andre 3000 probably vouched for it.
I don't know.
Andre 3000 got
rapping about his mother on that. But either way.
Yeah, Life of the Party is explicit. It got cursing on it.
Interesting.
That's very interesting because at the end of the day,
he got more pull than all
that. Just shows you Andre 3000.
To go back to what I was saying, like Donda, in my opinion, was a more groundbreaking album because it was an artist's attempt to take his fervent religiosity and mix it with the music that he's been making for years. You know what I'm saying? So like that's something to me. Like, I like both these artists. I think the problem with you, Devontae, is sometimes you don't necessarily if you dislike an artist or if you're not fucking with an artist, you'll discount or discredit their artist.
Like
just based off of the fact that I don't vibe with it.
No, one joint did you like the joint for me my thing would I think when you start explaining it more, it was like, oh yeah, that's dope that he has a concept and he has bro narrating. But to me, it's like I don't still have to love it. I can appreciate it.
I'm not saying you have to love it, but I have to say to take as much as a non-biased opinion of somebody's art as possible, if you actually have to give it its due diligence. And sometimes when you don't fuck with an artist, you'll just say, oh no, it wasn't this, and it's whatever. But did you actually listen to it? Did you give it a good opinion? I'm telling you, before we come on here and we talk about albums, even if I don't necessarily gravitate towards the music, I'll listen to the album. I'll actually give it maybe a few tries. Like the Gunna album, again, I was getting my hair done when I was doing the Gunna album. Did not essentially just vibe with it, but it's like, okay, wait, let me take a second, you know what I'm saying? Let me get into my zone, get into the bag where I think this album will work, and then listen to it again, you know what I'm saying? So I gave it a second chance. And it's also knowing about how, with Gunna's last album, I didn't even make it all the way through, and then it wasn't until 6 months later when I was hanging out with one of our frat brothers, it's like, yo, bro, it's got some good album cuts, he put me on. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I still, at the end of the day with this Gunna album, because we're going to get to that next, but I still don't want to give my fullest opinion of how I feel about it because I'm also waiting for everyone else to pick the singles that I need to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Because that's, again, if we want to transition to the Gunna album, how I feel. It's a compilation tape, and that's what the majority of artists do right now because they're trying to win the streaming wars. And that doesn't hold a candlestick to what certain other artists are doing, in my opinion.
Yeah, especially, I think...
Whether you like it or not, it's one puts way more effort into their craft than the other.
And it's hard to say who puts more effort in their craft because
one of these niggas has made a whole fucking concept, has taken music in a direction that yes, pop is going in right now. It's going retro, it's going 80s with Dua Lipa and Tory Lanez, but nobody's doing it as good as the Weeknd's doing it.
But think about this.
And then the other artist is dropping the same similar sounds that we've heard, while also what we talked about last night. Personal life looks like, come on, bro. Do you think? Come on, bro.
But the thing with
you doing whip it, you drinking Mad Lean, you think music, the artistry of it is the main thing you're thinking of.
Gunna, it's you gotta also think about who Gunna's target audience is. We was in that Ghost Bar in Florida. That's his target audience. Niggas that like to sell mad drugs, get fly. It's they don't care about no artistry. They want to hear something that sounds good.
But listen. Fuck who his intended audience is. Take your ear out of this is my intended audience and just be a non-biased music critic.
I think Gunna, my biggest thing, and I've said this to other people, my biggest thing I think Gunna benefit from, and it's going to sound wild, Gunna just got a unique voice. And I think that benefits the way his voice sounds, that he picks certain beats that allows his voice.
I think Gunna benefits from a lot of different things. It's not just the way he's a unique voice. I think a lot of times, you really think about his voice, it sounds similar to Lil Baby's. It's just they have different flows, but the sound of their voice, it's similar. Here's what I think.
More rhythmic in certain.
What I think Gunna really benefits from is a whole host of things. It's the people that are around him, who he came up with.
Weezy's a great producer.
Yeah, I think what Jabari is saying is just take a look at two artists, and you can say Kanye and Drake. Forget who made the most sales. Who actually looked like they put more work into their album. Clearly,
but to me,
this Kanye fucking locked himself in a fucking stadium.
Who actually was managing
it's hard. It's
I think it's easy to see,
but it's I put it in this. It's You went to nursing school, somebody else went to work nursing school. Who can we say really put in more work to get to the same place y'all both is?
The motherfucker who did a 4-year nursing school program versus the motherfucker who did an online nursing school program.
But what
are you talking about?
What I'm saying is, like, who can we, like, some niggas.
The motherfucker who got their fucking online FFP or the motherfucker who went to CRNA school. Yeah, like, I can give you that, bro. Like, it's different.
You can look at the process.
And at the same time, too, that's not even an equal distribution of shit. One's a Grammy-nominated artist and another one is just not.
He is Grammy nominated.
Off of the fucking
don't hate to play it, hate the game.
Shut no, my God.
You can't use that argument. And it's like Grammys don't count.
Did he win a Grammy?
I don't remember.
Grammy winning artist versus a non-Grammy winning artist.
I don't count Grammys no more.
Me either, but I was just
about to say, like, because like the nigga like Vince Staples puts out good music, but niggas won't know. It depends on your platform.
All right, let me ask you this.
Vince Staples puts out quality music.
I'm gonna ask you this about the Weeknd's new album. So remember After Hours before the album dropped, and we were just chilling in my house playing Smash Brothers, Yeah. And you were like, "Yo, looks like Weeknd just dropped a new single," and he played After Hours. Remember that vibe, that feeling that we had?
It was depression.
But it was lit.
We being honest, it was depression.
But it was lit. Anyway, like,
did y'all lock my door?
Yeah, I did.
Can you go unlock it real quick?
My bad. So is there a song or a single on Dawn FM that you feel like gave you that feeling?
No.
Okay, so would you say okay, follow up. Would you say this album is better than After Hours? Or it's still yet to be determined?
Still yet to be determined.
Okay.
I would say,
in your opinion, what's his best album he's put out collectively?
It's like, what's my favorite album of the weekend?
Well, like, if you had to say, how I look at it is if you had to be a critic and say, okay, this is his best album, like from the sound to everything he's done, like not your opinion, but like if you had to critically think, like if you was,
I would honestly want some more time.
This nigga's putting that out every 2 years.
It's a lot
to put that together, but I would say Beauty Behind the Madness is a pretty good album.
Yeah, that is a good album.
It's a pretty good fucking album.
But Starboy's a good album, though.
Starboy is a good album, too.
Popular album. I mean,
it's a popular, but it's a good. Yeah, just because an album.
No. I'm not saying popular.
But here's my problem sometimes when we argue this shit, bro. It's like,
I would say he has a lot of good songs.
Dog. Fuck it. Listen to me. Here's the problem. Here's the problem when we do this thing with The Weeknd, what we're doing right now. The nigga has put out quality music for over a decade.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, you cannot look at one of his albums and go, that shit fell completely flat. Like, what the fuck was that? He's experimented with every album.
You can say that about people, though. You can't, because like there's people that'll say Nas has shitty albums, and Nas been putting out music for damn.
Yes, I agree. Especially the 7-song album that he even admits, like, I don't know what the fuck happened with that. I shouldn't. The Weeknd's a little bit different, though, bro. I would say literally, it's like you'd be hard pressed to find like one where people said he phoned it in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we'll have to, and only time will tell.
Whereas a lot of other artists, you get this long in their career, they phone it in. Look at Drake; he's been phoning it in for a large part of his last end of his career.
I mean,
but he gets rewarded for it. That's the problem.
I mean, and I think like at this,
yes and no. I would say, bro, Gunna again. Let's go to it. Like, you're not gonna sit here and
Gunna's only been out for 6-7 years, so we can't pit them in.
But he's put out a fuck ton of music, and at the end of the day,
the comparison you had was Drake. You said Drake about 10 years, and I would say Drake after Take Care.
No, but fuck it. I want to stay on Gunna because I want to stay on an artist that you personally like. I'm saying, do you think
I like Gunna, but I don't like Gunna like that?
In 10 years, do you think in 10 years the man like will his body of work equate to The Weeknd's body of work?
My thing.
Come on, bro. Use your head, bro.
So my thing is,
this is body of work right now. This is body of work right now. Equate to The Weeknd's first half of his career.
Well, would you say Thug? I would say Thug equates.
But that's not the question. I'm asking you about Gunna.
Because Gunna's not as good as an artist. It's mostly.
So you think, and honestly too, like, do you really think Thug's continued body of work matches The Weeknd's? I don't. I think Thug's had good bodies of work. I think The Barter 6 was a great body of work. I think, what was that album before Pump? Fun.
It's called Fun, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a good body of work. But Thug has had a lot of shit in between where, like, you've had singles on it, you've had 2 album cuts, and then the rest of it, it's like, I don't know what the fuck this nigga was doing.
But I also think for you too, it's hard to give opinion about music because it's like if you don't feel the shit this way a certain person feels, it's hard to fucking enjoy it. Because it's like a nigga, you could get a nigga that's from Atlanta that's a huge Thug fan and be like, bro, who the fuck is The Weeknd?
I mean, I think we can analyze it from all angles.
But I agree. People say that all the time about how you can't tell me Jay-Z's bigger than this when Future's the king or whatever. And I agree. But what I'm saying, as somebody who will agree that you have an eclectic music taste, you're not in the suburbs or in the fucking trenches of Atlanta. We're still on. And and when somebody says Tame Impala, you go, oh, what is that? A fruitcake? No, my nigga, like you've heard a wide variety of music, so your palate's a little bit better. And having that, and that being said, like there's quality music, and there's music that's not of the same quality, bro.
And I get it. I would like to see eventually, because I would see him, but rap's a weird thing. Rap's a weird genre. I think rap's a weird genre because like a lot of times, like I've listened to a lot of the other genres, and it's like if you can play an instrument or you can message your voice more, it makes it easier. Because it's like, what has Jay-Z done that's really elevated? It's just rap's so fucking weird to me, bro. It's hard to compare.
What limits a lot of rappers or people who just want to be known as rappity rappers is that that's been done, bro. Like it's the same thing we're talking about with last night with Bruno Mars and how he's replicating that whole Teddy Pendergrass sound or whatever with his new music. It's one of those things where it's like, yes, it's been done, but very few people are doing it. When you want to be just a rappy rap ass nigga, we've had rappy rap ass niggas since the inception of the art form, and we'll say it's very hard pressed for you to top that inception. So if you're not willing to put melody or stretch your sound to make it more, I don't want to say palatable to the ears of today's time, but to make it seem like something else that's not just rappy rap, because at this point everybody's kind of rapping. Yeah, and even the Weeknd's like using flows and cadences and
I feel like some people, everybody moving away. It's like people are moving away from the rap genre. It's so confusing because even when I heard like. At one point, A$AP Rocky was one of my favorite artists. I love everything because he plays with a lot of them sounds and he does all that shit. And he doesn't always sound like what you hear on the radio. But then, like when he did Out Testing, he started just like really. And I understood why it was called testing because I was like, this don't sound like nothing he's ever put out.
Folk loop.
Yeah, and it's like he playing with the different beats and stuff. And I think that's the only thing you can really do in rap when you're a rapper is play with your production and maybe mess with your voice and maybe. Because it's like, if you don't play an instrument, you really can't complete. It's like, with certain rock groups, they've been able to put out a whole different sound.
Right, it's what Kanye West said. The voice is the most powerful instrument out there. So even if you can't play an instrument, if you can change your voice, change your cadence to something more melodic, like we've seen with a lot of these SoundCloud rappers, you bring something fresh to the genre.
Yeah.
And all I'm saying is, artists like Gunna, who might make music that for his niche makes sense, and I'm not hating on that. If you want to continue making music for your niche, so you have a career that spans 20 years, and cool.
If you make
but you can't listen,
bro. 20,
but you can't put that, in my opinion, in the same category as somebody who has strayed away from his niche but continues to grow in popularity as he experiments with his sound. Like if you take them to
I don't always.
That might be the explanation for. Because if you look at someone like Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole, while respected very much so in the rap community, they haven't really been celebrated as much as you would think.
Because
people as skilled as they are.
Because they stay in there.
They stay in one lane.
I would honestly say, though, that Kendrick, over the span of his 4 albums, has really, he's really, like, evolved his fucking sound. Like, if you look at Good Kid, Mad City, you look at some, or not even Good Kid, Mad City, if you look at before
Section
that.
8, Overly Dedicated.
Yeah, Overly Dedicated, you go Ignorance is Bliss. Yeah. To the fucking
Damn album.
To the Damn album, you get Love, or you get something like Loyalty. He was not doing that.
Yeah,
fucking years ago.
I would say what Cole's big and the difference, and a lot of people do say about Cole is Cole. Cole. No. Cole refuses basically to change his sound, which is why Cole has been stayed in his box. Granted, Cole has a following,
huge niche fan base.
Yes, and most artists would pray for that fan base because he could sell out most arenas no problem. But it's like some people on the artistry side, like he's admitted that's why he did the Revenge of the Dreamers 3 was because he's like, I'm in a box, and like he's probably an introverted person, so he wants to like live in a box and not have people like interact with him.
Yeah, the nigga rides his bike through the city of like New York.
He gave up his car.
Yeah, the nigga is
he's intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like he doesn't believe in money. Well, he believes in getting paid, but he doesn't believe in money.
He believes in fucking money.
Yeah, but like in a sense,
it's easy to say that when you're getting money.
Yeah, it's easy to be like,
throw that $1 million away. I'll just take the 40.
But yeah, I get what you're saying. It's like easy for him, like, and that's what like one of my things. I disagree with some of the stuff he says is because it's like, bro, why you always talking about you don't believe in money like this? And it's like, bro, you're a millionaire.
I mean, I didn't mean to take us off topic, but I can see where you're going with that. Where you stay in a certain box, you don't branch out.
Yeah, I was watching this Jermaine Dupri album interview on Rory and Long. He says, I believe in taking.
You still watching that shit?
Is it more Bold Rock?
Yeah, he was like, I believe in going from 1 to 10, and what he was saying is like, a lot of people when they find something that's good, they like to keep doing it over and over. But he was saying, I like to try to like go and try to find something else and then take that to 10, which I think like that is respectable of the Weeknd. It's like, hey, yo, this don't
pass me that stuff from over there.
He was like, this don't. He was like, so if you can keep going from 1 to 10 with different people, different sounds, it's respected. Like he was like, some people. Jermaine Dupri said pretty cool. He's like, some people didn't think I could do R&B because I did hip hop production, but he was like, I want to do R&B. So he's like, does that affect me being able to produce hip hop? No, I can take both to a level 10. So like I get what you're saying when I critically think about it. It's respected because being able to change your sound and appreciate people to appreciate is a hard thing to do because we've seen a lot of artists try and get crapped on.
Bro, it's true. It's almost true artistry in a sense, but
it's
not formulaic.
And I think what he benefits from. And there's benefits. He has a good fan base. And it doesn't sound bad. But
what the Weeknd benefits from is just being supremely talented with his fucking vocals, bro. Like, he's a nigga that we haven't seen do falsetto since fucking, since what's his name? The Dream. And then before that, fucking Michael Jackson, bro. Like, these niggas got voices of angels, dog.
The Dream has a voice of an angel. I've never heard anybody say that.
She like nothing like.
I just like that. He has a voice of an angel.
Pause. But no. So you listened to Gunna's album, Devontae. What did you think of it?
Off the first couple listens, it's cool.
It's like off the first couple. You couldn't get the Weeknd's album one listen.
Like I played through
first couple listens.
It's cool. It's like, but like I also didn't go in there being like, oh, I'm about to blow my mind. Like I know I'm gonna find a couple songs I like and then I'm gonna keep it pushing, bro.
And that's what I'm saying.
I like his production. I like some of his wordplay because I find his wordplay being funny.
I go into Gunna's album the same way. Do you know how I go into the Weeknd's album? It's the same way I went into Adele's album. By the way, so for Gunna's album, I could go in, I could shuffle it. I wouldn't feel bad. Because I know that there's no sequencing in Gunna's mind that's like, no, you need to hear track fucking 3, then 4, then 5. That's not like that. But for the Weeknd, no, I want to listen to it. I want to hear how he wants me to hear this. For the Adele, I want to hear how she wants me to hear this.
Yeah, not more like you could just play it.
Ever since
shuffle it with some other
when you listen to Drake back in the day, Take Care, Nothing Was the Same. I need to hear what he wants me to hear. Now it's like, let me just put that shit on shuffle. But hey,
let me get this shit done with.
Nah, I mean, kind of how it fucking goes.
I mean, and then like they jump like in my because even when I be listening to like Drake and shit, like my thing is Drake a goddamn cheat code motherfucker.
Why you say that?
What Drake do is Drake so popular and he keeps it, and I give him his.
But he's built that.
Oh yeah. I ain't saying like he just stole that.
How dare he?
Yeah,
how dare he reap the rewards of his
success? No, I get that. But like there's like I think like
you know what I had to say for you coming in here? You's a fucking hater, bro. And you know how I know you a hater? Because I'm a fucking hater. And you know what? I can forget we're the same fucking sign,
bro. But I gotta check your ass. I'm like, you hate him, bro.
Cheat code. Yeah, Capricorn is tough, bro.
Well, no, what Gunna? What Gunna do is he used
a lot.
Yeah, I never dated one. Both of y'all know what the problem is with that shit.
Yeah, I know Capricorn's crazy. When they got ovaries, it adds to the craziness. But
I won't bring ovaries into the mix, but Capricorn's a lot.
Yeah, I'm a Capricorn. Yep.
I'm not gonna put myself out there like that, but you go ahead, bro.
But Drake. I think the benefit of Drake is like I think Drake like he ain't like an asshole artist, so like a lot of people like him. Like even in the industry, I think like, hey, he's a nice guy.
I think what benefits Drake is that he already had media training. He already knew what celebrity was prior to becoming a rapper.
Drake is charismatic as fuck.
But the thing is, like, coming into the game, he knows that. Like, you were on a fucking
television show.
Not even like I know, wasn't it an award winner?
Nah, it's just as a teenage.
It was in Canada.
Degrassi was pretty popular.
Yeah, are you sure it didn't win no awards in Canada?
Know, bro. Maybe some teen awards.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Degrassi was pretty popular.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I fuck with the shit. I ain't gonna lie. I watched this shit.
It was a little bit just after me.
No,
that's why you watched it.
I watched it, but then I went back and watched it too. I ain't gonna lie. Like, yeah. I don't know. I think it might have been junior year high school. I went back and watched that shit. Like,
I did.
Yeah, this shit fire.
Facts. Nah, bro. Because some shit was happening to that shit, bro. The first episode, Shawty tried to meet up with a goddamn pedophile, bro. I said, God damn.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Bro, what other show you knew a nigga got shot in the back, bro?
Right.
Bro, a nigga got stabbed to death on that show.
Bro, nigga fucking OD'd on drugs in that show.
Yeah, they gave everybody this looking
bitches getting pregnant left and right.
Right.
They gave everybody the benefits on that show, bro. Niggas just had to die.
Hey.
It's crazy.
What did Drake say? Everybody dies, but not everybody lives.
You know what's wild? Nobody in the history of going to high school went to a high school that was bullshit. They would have shut that school down.
My high school had a lot of bullshit.
You know Hayfield High School, Alexandria. Shout out.
You know a nigga that got stabbed?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I just
Yeah.
While y'all were in school?
Yeah. One time the whole school had to we had to stay in class, but there was blood all over the hallway.
Who was stabbing?
No, that was not the stabbing. That was the jumping of some new kid.
What happened?
It's always the new kid, bro.
I want to know the stabbing nigga.
This particular new kid came in doing a little too much.
A little too much?
Yeah.
I run this shit.
Yeah, nigga, you just got here.
Oh.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
But no one got shot at my school, thank God.
What?
That's my ass. I do already sure last time.
I don't know. What is someone dying? Like,
Yeah,
for me either. Like,
have you, bro? So who got stabbed?
Is it happening?
Is it happening?
Schizophrenia? Is it happening?
Oh no! How old are you?
27. That would be a little later.
You'd be a late onset.
Yeah, bro. I worked with a man that they think his started at like 40.
Yeah,
but don't say that. Don't say that.
Something traumatic happened to him, though. So that's
like traumatic brain injury.
No, he probably did some bad.
His wife left him, and like he started decompensating.
Yeah, I'm not getting schizophrenia if my wife leaves me.
Let's get a few prostitutes.
Yeah, that's not going to.
You're like, I'll go get the actual help I need.
I think the financial strain of it might be a lot, but like,
no, it wasn't the financial.
The emotional scarring.
Are y'all gonna get prenups?
I don't give a shit. I ain't gonna make that.
I don't know how. It depends on how
much money we have. Like, is it
how much she got? Because sometimes you might get served a prenup.
Yeah, you know what?
My last relationship, that's where it was headed.
No, because
you get served.
Because like dead ass, you might be the breadwinner, but you know a lot of people don't always tell you what they assets is. What they're entitled to.
My father passed away, and I'd have $4 million in the fucking estate.
I will say this. I think
no prenup.
No. My girl said that happened. Like her ex was like, before we get real serious, I have to let you know. When my grandfather passed away, I'm entitled to. And I was like, yo, anytime somebody says I'm entitled to, that nigga going. That was basically.
But is that money that your spouse is entitled to? That is passed down from your family? Like,
if they got a good enough lawyer,
if you die, what's up?
And if the lawyer...
You take her last name?
Take her last name?
If her last name got the money... What you mean?
Oh, like he's a Vanderbilt? Fucking Vanderbilt?
Yeah.
Fucking Vanderbilt too? Tete Winfrey.
You can take this shit. I'm pretty sure this was a slave name. Go ahead and take this shit.
You really do got... Like, you are honest, you really got to do your research with knowing, like...
You have to
who's entitled, like, what... Because some of them, you are right, like... No matter what, no one's entitled to. So like this kid from high school, basically his dad has this thing set up where like he does get like money, but he's like, he made it like almost like he legally set it up where like the money couldn't be touched in the divorce. Because he said, he said basically, my son a dumbass. And the girl.
They're entitled to your 401k too. Your 401k is theirs, half of it.
What?
Unless you empty it before you get married.
Is that what you're considering?
Start from fresh. I have no problem emptying my 401k.
What are you gonna do?
I will suffer all the tax penalties before I even dare let you take a cent of my hard-earned money.
My hard-earned money before you got there. Now, if you take it, if I started my 401k and then like we got married, I started it. I can understand that. Like, yeah, you helped me earn that money. I get it. You were there.
Oh, yeah,
But you weren't with me shooting in the gym. You weren't with me shooting in the gym.
He is dead, bro. Like they entitled from weight.
No, I'm just playing. That's why I'm keeping it band. You get married to me, it's fuck. We're for lifers. I don't give a fuck. You think you leaving me?
Yeah, I don't know.
That is a Capricorn mentality if I've ever heard one.
I'm thinking the same.
And I swear to God, bro.
Shit. The only way, it's gonna sound crazy. The only way you leave me is in a body bag. What's up,
dude? What's
we're both going out this bitch.
I know someone like you.
I know.
Do you sleep next to her? But
she in January, Capricorn. We're different. We don't give a fuck. What you mean?
Yeah. My girlfriend's birthday's tomorrow.
But also I'll tell you this: before we do have assets combined, if you leave me, just know you're dead to me. No. That is like I've had exes who've been like, I want to be friends. Bitch, what you mean?
No, it depends. If you have kids with them, they can't be dead to you, no matter how hard you try.
What you? I don't know.
If you have kids with them.
Some people work it out perfectly.
Might as well be dead to me.
Nah, if you have kids, your kids gonna be like, "Oh, I'm going to mommy's house. Mommy said that." It's just constant in your face.
No, that's cool.
Jesus, that happened to you?
No. Listen.
Me and my child's mother are cool.
But like,
there's like a strong line though, because once your child turns like 14 and they get the dynamic, it's like
because it's like just text. Tell you,
I can count on one hand.
Don't use your child as a go-between.
I can tell you on one hand how many times my biological father's name was brought up in the household, and then once my stepdad and my mom got divorced, on two hands, how many times the other parent got brought up in the other household, and they were amicable. Amicable. Like my mom had not. Ooh, I shouldn't say something on the podcast in case one of them listens. But
they're pretty. They're like not friends, but they're like cordial.
Let's just say women are fucking terrifying. What I'll say is this. Before we get back into this bullshit, because we haven't bullshitted at all, we went straight into some music reviews. What are we thinking? Well, actually, it doesn't matter. Go check out Gunna's album. Go check out The Weeknd's album.
Yeah.
We're going to get into a quick music break because we're already 37 minutes in, and we're going to do Take Your Breath from The Weeknd's new album, man.
That's what's up.
Let's get into it. And again, I heard the song in a whole new light.
Are you staying over tonight?
Once I had a few
No,
beers.
I'm gonna come back late night. I gotta get packed and get ready. I gotta work these next 2 days.
And y'all leave what day?
Well, me and Tanya are leaving Wednesday.
I saw the fire in your eyes. I saw the fire when I look into your eyes. You tell me things you wanna try. I know temptation is the devil in disguise. You risk it all to feel alive. Yeah. You're offering yourself to me like sacrifice. You said you do this all the time. Tell me you love me if I bring you to the light. hold on to your tight. Now pull me close, I feel the heat between your thighs. You're way too young to end your life. Girl, I don't wanna be the one who pays the price. Ooh, it's like a dream. What she feels with me, she loves to be on the edge. Her fantasy is okay with me. Then suddenly, baby says, take my breath away and make it last forever, babe. Do it now or never, babe. Take my breath away. Nobody does it better, babe. Bring me close together, babe. Take my breath. Oh, and I'm serious. Take my breath away and make it last forever, babe. Do it now or never, babe. Take my breath away. Nobody does it better, babe. Bring me close together, babe. Take my breath. Take my breath. Nobody does it better, babe. Bring me close together, babe. Take my breath.
All right, so we're back. Yes, again, that was The Weeknd off his new Dawn FM album, Take Your Breath. Tate, you fucking said, I've heard this before. Right off the bat. So I'm kind of not like ready for your opinion. Devontae, you've heard a few
I like the
songs.
second song you played better.
Oh, so we were off for a little bit. No,
Second song was more of a vibe track.
Yeah, what was that one called?
Dodum, Best Friend.
Yeah, I probably like something like that.
Dun. You like the bass. But okay, yeah, so
I feel
go check out his album. It's a good little production, in my opinion. I enjoyed it. I actually felt like dancing all night long. It's also a happier album than After Hours. It still has some of the same themes, but the themes are not like I'm enthralled in them right now. It's more like I'm past them and I've evolved and I've grown. I'm on the other side. I see the light. Versus like, yo, I need to take this heroin and die because it just left me.
doing heroin and dying ain't the worst.
Nah, man, but how has y'all's fucking weeks been? I wanted to get into that earlier on, but we just had that good conversation going. So
Yeah.
stop there.
Week's been great. Honestly, it's been a very busy week. Well, for me.
How's your ER been, bro? 'Cause that's what I want to talk about.
So I finally got the golden schedule Sunday, Monday, Tuesday nights, which is a great schedule. Unfortunately, Mondays and Tuesdays are like the worst days to work in an ER. Period.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I'm looking at you like you want to be Mondays and Sunday nights, nigga. What?
Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. It's just that you have the rest of your week to.
Okay, yeah.
That's why it's a good schedule.
Yeah.
But they're the worst days to actually work.
Shifts, yeah.
And everybody's fucking coming in for a fucking COVID test. And if you're not coming for a COVID test, you're coming in because you're dying of COVID. It's like we're overrun. Our 10-bed ER is overrun.
Dog.
Yeah.
My 50-bed ER is overrun.
Exactly.
I've had the worst 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks, bro. Has it been 2 weeks since I've been off? Yeah, it's been 2 weeks since I've been off my fucking contract. And that shit, dog. I don't even know what happened. We've had like on average 76 patients in the ER at one point, and it's like you got stretchers in the hallway. You got people being rude.
Oh, I know.
You have so many people there for COVID, and it's one of two. It's one of two things with COVID, right? Because I know we said we were going to talk about COVID again, but
Can't help it.
Just really need to hammer this in again. If you got vaccinated and then you got COVID and you're fine, relatively speaking, like you might be sick, but you're fine, my guy.
Stay your ass at home.
Stay your ass at home. But look, the vaccine did what it was supposed to do.
Yes.
Oh, the vaccine is supposed to stop me from getting COVID. Nobody said that.
No.
We had to send a dude to an ER. We had to send bro to the emergency room at my job because he had
Please don't.
COVID.
Dude, you know what? I kind of want you to start. Kind of don't.
No. He's elderly though. Dead ass, bro. The physician came and checked him. His oxygen level was dropping. He had a lot of other issues.
How low was it? 72.
Oh no, but he had these open foot wounds too, so they sent him for 2 things.
Wait.
The nigga like,
how did he make it to your facility?
Because he's still off. But like they want him.
My nigga.
The goal.
How was he medically cleared?
Listen.
Yeah, the goal is for him to be
Devontae,
transitioned to like a long term.
Or
For sure.
Listen,
He don't need to be.
I'm gonna give you a little bit of
he don't
insider.
Need
Let me stop.
Insider information.
the cider take over.
Little insider joke, because what Devontae just did was show you how he just dumped his fucking patient to the ER for a diabetic foot wound and now a newfound COVID.
Yeah,
which should have been handled.
That should have been handled prior to him getting to Devontae.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. He should have never made it there.
Yeah,
But
no,
like-
you shouldn't be in a psych hospital. You should be in a medical facility.
If he has a diabetic foot wound, yes, he could be probably septic at this fucking point.
Like he couldn't. His feet are like this big, wide, and
So-
he like wobbles to walk.
What this is telling me is that COVID was a blessing because it got him back to the hospital.
Yeah, this nigga.
Honestly.
Yeah, this
But-
nigga's crazy too.
No, how he's medically cleared.
I'll agree, bro.
They discharged him.
Wild. All of my fucking just worst interactions, I would say, the past week have been with COVID patients that are there either because it's their own fault because they didn't get vaccinated and they're actually sick,
Yeah.
or they're vaccinated, they're not really sick,
They just want
and they just want to test. And we have to like tell you that's not how this works, bro.
Right.
Like, you need to be in a way of symptomatic and the way of you're going to be admitted because, hey, you need to be on BiPAP to get tested at this point because as we have realized planning our trip to Puerto Rico, it is very tough to get a free COVID test. So I feel you. So I feel the fucking pain. You know what I'm saying?
I got.
We had to pay for one.
You have to show a COVID test to go to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
48 hours before.
48 hours before. And
So
you
y'all
should be
have-
vaccinated too.
So you have to, and what? So you submit your COVID,
There's a website that you submitted to when you get your results.
and it lets you go to Puerto Rico. Is it just for Puerto Rico?
That's their policy.
There's different policies.
Because Cabo, remember when we went to Cabo? Nobody said anything
Yeah,
about
give a
COVID.
fuck.
Nah, but like
Mexico, baby.
nah, bro. We got a whole little COVID water right now, bro, and them niggas is tight, bro. Niggas, bro, because one of the niggas is because he like asymptomatic. So this nigga like, bro, get me the fuck out of here with all these sick people, and they're like,
But nigga, you sick too.
but he's saying because he don't got no symptoms, bro. This nigga
He
is.
thinks he's gonna get sicker. He thinks he's gonna get sicker.
No, he don't like being, because it's like a lot of coughing and shit like that. He's like, yo, get me the fuck out of here, nigga. Like, he bang on the window every day and be like, take me back to my regular.
What I'll say is the majority of my like stressors have definitely been from what do you call it? Non-vaccinated COVID patients, because those are the people that are coming in who are sick, are kind of assholes a lot of the time too.
They are.
But they're sick, so they need a room. And because they need a room, they fucking take up space. And because they're taking up the majority of the space on their floor, they just get... It just fucks up everything, bro. So I've had motherfuckers who have tried to refuse oxygen with SATs being like 72, 84%. You know what I'm saying? I've had motherfuckers scream at me to get me ivermectin, but nothing takes the cake.
Are you serious?
Yes. Nothing takes the cake with what happened last time on my last shift of the week. Basically, I was triaging this patient. They had COVID. They weren't vaccinated. And when I said they had COVID, I kind of just did. Runny nose, sore throat, fevers on and off, cough, just body aches. They look sickly. It was just one of those things of like, right? But I sent them back to the waiting room because their stats were good. They weren't tachycardic. You didn't even have a temp at this point. But I could tell you're sick. We're going to get you back as soon as we can. But at this point, there's been motherfuckers in the waiting room for like 8 hours, and it's sick motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like
hacking a lung.
Not even hacking a lung. Like I think you might have had a heart attack like 2 days ago. Like
strong evidence.
Yeah. The only reason why Shotty got taken back before you is because she's actively having a blood clot in her lungs. You know what I'm saying? But either way, so we're going about the rest of the fucking shift for like another 2 minutes, and literally they start having a fucking pseudo seizure in the emergency room.
You gotta love a pseudo seizure.
But here's the thing. So like, here's how I knew it was a pseudo seizure right off the bat, right?
Yeah.
So when they were leaving, I just looked in their chart, and the only medical history listed pseudo seizures.
Of course.
And just the way the person walked out, bro, like leaned up against the door for like a few minutes, like, can I get some water? Like, yeah, you can get some water. Like, yeah, what's wrong with you? Right. I'm walking by, and like, as I'm about to call the next person, I see them lie down on the sofa, and I'm like, oh shit.
You about to do it.
Oh shit. And then they start shaking. I'm not gonna lie. And like what happened was another patient, like how it always goes, another patient, somebody help, she's seizing over here. Right. Cause I'm gonna keep it a band. Like I saw her walking over to the patient, and I just was like, I'm not even gonna lie for at least a few seconds, and then I'll walk out there. I'll radio back. And I'll radio back. Patient's having a pseudo seizure out here.
Pseudo seizure. I call it what it is.
And we get out there with the stretcher, and the PA, who also had already seen laid eyes on the patient, was like, Jesus fucking Christ. And I'm like, yeah. Walk up to them, you call their name. They immediately, what? Oh my God, what just happened?
Yeah.
No. Not post-ictal at all. Didn't piss the pants, didn't bite their tongue, nothing, right? Stands up, gets on the stretcher, right? We roll back into the ER now, and the doctor's coming to see him, and they do it again, right? And it's like, I'm doing this thing where I'm doing hopscotch, so I'm in triage, right? So it's like, and like, basically, they got put in the hallway, but like it's a made-up hallway. Our hallways go all the way to P. Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, that's a pretty long alphabet, okay? Yeah. But basically, they were sat in the hallway with no nurse, but because whatever, I was doing hopscotch, like, yo, do you believe this is a pseudo seizure? Because I believe it's a pseudo seizure, but like, whatever. And he's like, I guess go get the Ativan. So I'm walking to the Pyxis, and he goes, nope, never mind. She woke up the second I touched her. Yeah, it's just mess. It's just a terrible time to be in healthcare, and I never felt that more than like last week, bro. And
the vitriol, the nastiness out there. I mean, you guys. I shouldn't say you guys, because I'm sure our listeners are, respectable, nice, kind people. But like, there are people out there who are just disrespectful, man. Like,
there's some sick people in this world, in both physically and you just got some sick individuals in this world.
It's just, I have people,
rude.
I just know like healthcare, nursing, people that just sit with patients. It's so dangerous, cause like we had a TDO. Bro did his little 6-month sentence for like a gun charge or whatever he had. And basically, the nurse at the jail looked at him. He was refusing all his meds in jail, so he was responding to mad internal stimuli. And they're like, we can't legally keep him here. But we as community liaisons can get him an ECO. Because this motherfucker's sick. He's like, and I just feel bad because like he like, whatever hospital he at, I guess like he has like, there's codes for him because he assaults nurses randomly. Like you'd be in there taking his blood pressure, and he'll just start punching you in the face because he's very sick. He's very sick.
Wow,
bro. All I'll say is all I wanted to say with that story is that it's been fucking hard this last 3 weeks. If you're going to the hospital, if you're going to be interacting with healthcare workers, and you yourself are not a healthcare worker. Be kind, be courteous. This is a tough time. Be patient. That's the main thing, man. Like, we don't want to have you wait for your care, but unfortunately, the healthcare system is not as efficient as we would like it to be. We don't have enough doctors, as you said. We don't have enough nurses. We don't have enough fucking environmental service staff, bro. I don't get food at night. There's not enough cafeteria staff. Like,
yeah, bro, it'd be small things that you don't have enough of. Like you said, not enough people to clean the hospital.
There's not enough staff in general, and we all are trying our best. And at the end of the day, you might feel like your nurse could be more loving. You might feel that your physician could be more
expedite you a little better and all that.
Efficient. But what I will tell you is that we're trying, and we're not trying to have anybody die, bro. So you gotta work with us.
It's truly like a war zone, right? Like, I mean, you know, it's like you go through your basic training, which is nursing school, and then they put you in the front lines. There's no longer, you need to work 2 years in med surg before you're an ER nurse. There's no longer like you need to be a tech. You need to have some sort of experience. It's just
no new grad has lasted a full 2 years so far in this ER.
It's just go.
I was like
like at the hospital I work at, all the new grads have left.
Yeah, like I was looking.
We got a whole new batch of them, and they're probably gonna leave again.
There's no easing into it.
I was talking to the nurse practitioner.
We only survive because we're battle worn.
Well, I was talking to a nurse practitioner.
All I can look at is the dollar signs. We need to go where next?
No, the nurse practitioner was basically talking to me and was like, she was like, most schooling is bullshit because it doesn't prepare you for like what you're really going to see. Like, she's like, classroom is bullshit.
Absolutely.
She said
it's ivory tower.
She said because you go in there, she's like, they gave us like classroom shit about psych nursing, and then we get put at these psych hospitals or in the ED, and you're like, what the fuck am I supposed to prescribe? Like, cause she's like, I do this. She's like, you just talk to me for like 30 minutes. Like, you'll give so much holiday, and then you're like, this motherfucker's still losing this. She's like, you just don't ever. She said all She gave me she said all medicine is trial and error. You try something, you hope it works. Right. And she's like that. Your role-playing de-escalation techniques are all fine and dandy until you're trying to de-escalate a motherfucker who is not in the same reality as you.
Yeah.
Not in the same reality. I'm pretty sure y'all signed not in the same reality. Also has underlying medical conditions. Because he's not in the same reality, he doesn't believe. Bro, because that's like
when you're 5'4", 120 pounds, and this nigga is 6'3", 250 pounds, and for some reason he played D1.
But no, like the doctors hate they were telling me, we hate the psychotic ones. They like it will be like, you are diabetic, and if you don't give you this insulin, like there are like things that will happen to you. I'm not diabetic. I'm Christ.
Yes.
There was a doctor literally was like, please take this insulin. No, were like, we're going to go get a medical. They got to the point where they're like, we're going to get a medical court order because like, and they were like making the patient sign off like, I'm giving you medical direction because. I was just weak because they were like, I didn't realize like, you have to get these patients to start signing off on stuff or you can be held liable.
The ER solution, fine. Let him go into a coma. We'll fix him then. Simple.
Because like,
you don't want to go on a bypass? We got something for that ass.
Yeah, don't worry.
Because like, especially like, I'm pretty sure, especially when the delusions are like, no, there's nothing wrong. There's like, we can obviously see something's wrong.
You know how Michael Jackson died, right?
It's just hilarious. Like
I tried to avoid that this route.
I can heal shit. And then like we have people like, I don't need any medical attention because I'm a healer.
Oh Jesus! I had to touch myself.
You know what's crazy too? You know what's crazy too? Because it's not even just like psych shit. It's also when the ER. It's different cultures too. Like you have like I mean the other day I had a motherfucker was Armenian but smoked Russian? Was it
like a type of cigarette?
No. Spoke Russian.
Spoke Russian.
He thought you said smoke Russian.
Yeah. Vladimir's.
He smoked Vladimir's.
$15 a pack, bro. You gonna get cancer after 6 years of smoking these. Okay?
He got that AK.
No, but basically, This motherfucker wouldn't keep their goddamn oxygen in their nose, and they kept getting out of bed. But they had all these fucking leads on, pulled out like 6 or 7 IVs, and the motherfucker was oriented. After it had been in the ER for like 36 hours. After like I finally pick him up, my ass is like, no, we getting the translator. We figuring what the fuck is going on. Motherfucker kept asking why his family can't be in the fucking ER. Like, you got COVID. And by the way, this is me also going, yo, you're gonna fucking die if you keep taking this out.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Bro, we begged the guy to get
the defiance, man.
And then like,
shoddy fucking desatted all the way to like 82% in the span of like 30 seconds. Like, it was like, you could find him sitting in the fucking commode, just like,
Might not do well.
what's up?
Yeah, I might not. That might not do well, man.
nah, but like I realized with like the cultural
That's
difference,
scary shit.
that cultural difference is like very because like it's like I learned about that. It's like that's not even with. It's like some medical stuff they just don't believe in.
No, there was a part of me where I was like, because I have this coworker, she's white, and I was like, maybe they're not listening to us because I'm a black male and you're a fucking white woman.
Some of it's like,
hey, motherfucker, go in there and tell. Yeah. Oh, he put the shit back on. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, sure.
bro, like when them,
Oh, it's a white man.
okay, thank you.
He knows what he's talking about.
You're educated, right? No, like one
The craziest part when the sexism overlaps the racism. So you be in the room with like your white like doctor, female, and they just look at you, doctor, and you're just like
decide.
So
Racist.
Not
Racist.
not only are they in a white coat, but I literally don't even have like scrubs on. I have a t-shirt and like my badge is on my hip. I'm wearing Air Force Ones. Like,
that's me every day now. I don't give a fuck.
my hair is different colors. I got 3 piercings in my ears. You think I'm the doctor? Just kidding. Actually, there's a doctor at the job who wore a choker. I actually haven't seen them in a while. Wore a choker.
I'm just saying, but you're absolutely right. Like, they have to decide whether they're going to be sexist today or racist today, and they always choose. I'm more sexist than I am racist.
They just look spooked. Like, he's just like.
They always do that.
Or then like when they ask, "What do you think I should do?"
Like, we walked in and the patient went, "I'm gonna fucking die."
They were like this one dude. They were like, "We need you to get the colonoscopy." He was like, "Why?" They were like,
Fuck that.
"Sir, we need you to get this colonoscopy because we're afraid you may have colon cancer." I'm not kidding. You know, like we had a patient. Sad, she passed away because she was so psychotic she didn't believe she had cancer, so she refused all chemo.
It sounds like Steve Jobs.
Just withered away in like a year.
Oh man, no, but literally, like, the psychosis is a fucking range, okay? Because these motherfuckers out here who are being vaccine deniers and, you know, ivermectin junkies, they're literally like on the spectrum of psychotic, bro. Like, it's like,
but there's just so many of them. So.
Oh no, yeah, no. Like, I'm gonna keep it advanced.
We are.
Listen. Let's not have this conversation right now. But
We're all a little crazy.
We're all a little crazy, and we are not
an American thing.
No, it's like a human race thing.
You think so? Because
bro, the planet is literally dying.
Other countries seem to do a lot better with like.
And we got motherfuckers trying to go to space, my nigga, for fun.
They know what's up.
Fuck
out. Yeah, those are the smart motherfuckers.
Yes.
Are you good?
Just all of a sudden.
No, it's just the way that the fucking shit hit him, and he just went like.
The mic hit him?
Yeah, nigga. I'm thinking, oh my god, words. Okay.
Alright, so where we at?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So it's been a hard
couple big things
week.
that happened this week as well.
Yeah, let's do a quick run through. So first and foremost, Betty White died at 99. I think 2 days before her 100th birthday.
2 weeks before her 100th.
2 weeks before her 100th birthday, a day before 2022.
Yeah.
The joke's already been made of why did she tap out before 2022? Where did she know that we didn't? I mean,
shit.
What can we say? An iconic golden girl, man. She'll always reside in our hearts.
Everybody
minds.
had love for for Betty White.
Yeah, Betty White was definitely like. What's the exact opposite of a Karen?
She's just a nice lady.
A nice woman.
A nice woman. Is there a name that's opposite of Karen?
What is your most notable Betty White moment? Because I actually could think of a few. Like she was in that '70s show. She was Eric's grandmother. I remember her from that. For me, because I never watched the Golden Girls. Like I've actually seen like a little. I worked at a fucking hospital, so I've seen enough snippets to know. Oh yeah, I can see why this shit was catchy.
I mean, so I was a kid that remembers the '90s, and when you get off of school, first grade, second grade, you actually have the reruns of the Golden Girls on as you're doing your homework or whatever, because your uncle or whoever wants to watch it. I don't know. And I remember her from that. And then, when you see her arrive in a Snickers commercial and everyone recognizes her and it's like, oh, Betty White. It's just like, wow, her talent has transcended generations.
She was also in that movie with Sandra Bullock.
The Proposal.
Yeah. That was a good movie.
Then my parents used to watch the shit called Cleveland Rocks or something like that.
Cleveland Rocks.
Mm-hmm.
That's the name of the show?
Hot in Cleveland, my bad.
Oh, I'm about to say.
It's Cleveland Rock.
Cleveland Rock is a song, but it was a song for the opener of the Drew Carey show.
I don't really know the Drew Carey show that well. You're a Drew Carey fan?
Not really, but I remember it.
All right, let's not do this. Okay, so rest in peace, Betty White.
Let's not do this.
Moving on to the next one. Sidney Poitier.
Sidney Poitier.
Poitier passed away at 98. 94. Another iconic black artist. A lot of different people sending out their praises to him. Yeah. I think Morgan Freeman was one of them, right?
Yeah, I mean he was a pioneer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, how old is Morgan Freeman now?
Morgan Freeman.
You shut your mouth.
I'm just saying we gotta.
You saying any day now?
Happens in threes. That's all.
Oh my God.
That's all I'm saying. But anyway.
Morgan Freeman like 82, man. 82.
He started acting when he was 65.
Yeah.
Never seen that nigga young.
Bro, I saw one young picture from bro. He still look old.
Oh wow.
I think I know what picture you're talking about. But either way.
Damn, this nigga served in the Air Force. I mean, nigga lived long enough to do anything.
Wasn't that nigga alive during which war was that?
Well, he was born during probably World War II.
What year? What year is he born?
37. So World War II.
Oh, okay.
He served, I think, in Vietnam.
He was two. He was 2 when World War II started.
Yeah, he probably served in Vietnam.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Was he famous during Desert Storm? Nah, so
Shawshank Redemption.
So what I'll say is rest in peace to that man as well. Next, I think we got Ahmaud Arbery.
Yeah.
Some justice in his unlawful racist murder. All the victim or all the perpetrators of the violence, I forget their fucking names. 2 white weird niggas were found guilty of multiple charges and were sentenced today, or yesterday, like 2 days ago. I'm not sure about the DA's case in that.
The DA's case is still pending.
Still pending.
Yeah. But 2 of Ahmaud Arbery's killers, the 2 gentlemen that were on the truck, they got life without parole.
Yeah.
And the gentleman who was following recording, he got life with possibility of parole.
Okay, get all in that butt.
They about to get fucked up.
Get all in that butt.
Get some justice. But yeah.
Some butt justice.
Anything else happen? We got any other quick hits? I don't think so. You still haven't seen Spider-Man. You need to see that. We can review that next time around.
I was supposed to see it today, though. I think I'm going to try to hit Puts on Mills today. Tonight.
Yeah, there's still time. It's only 5:37.
Slowly? Solo?
I might take my little brother. I think he might have seen it on my dad's bootleg devices, but...
Oh, no. Go see that in the theaters.
Yeah, I want to see it in theater. So I'll probably take my little brother. So, yeah.
All right, so let's get into a health topic then, and we're going to get out of here. So my health topic of the week is kind of, along the lines of our mental health, relationship health topics. The politics of a breakup. And it comes after me just being fascinated with this Kanye West, Kim Kardashian divorce and kind of how it's played in the media. With the most recent development, Kanye has actually taken a large step forward by being in a magazine editorial with his, I guess, new girlfriend, Julia Stewart, who Julia Fox is the woman who played in Uncut Gems, for those of you who don't know. Adam Sandler's Beau in that movie. I guess my question to you guys is, do you think there's any wrong way a person can move in a breakup? Like, saying to use Kanye or Kim, for example. Like, do you think Kim coming out and being, quote unquote, the first one to date a high public or high notoriety figure and do it in a way that some of us would seem is looking for media coverage, you know? Do you think Kanye is more so in the wrong for buying a house next to Kim Kardashian? Or are we of the mindset that people go through what they go through and they do to make it go? Ugh. And there is no right or wrong.
I don't really fuck with the Kardashians.
Speak up to the mic and talk.
I don't really fuck with the Kardashians. They just make money off pussy, bro.
So you on team? You team Kanye then? And you think Kanye's doing what he needs to do?
I'm fucking team Kanye because Kanye a black man trying to survive in America.
Okay.
Okay, but I'm not gonna say one is wrong, but Kanye, I mean, he's moving in like next door to your now ex-wife. I mean, if it's something they've discussed, because we don't know. If it's something they've discussed and said, hey, I want to be close to the kids, we're not together, but I want to live, then that's great.
Yeah.
But if I just take it upon myself and say, well, I'm going to be fucking petty and just live right fucking next to you because I can, that just seems a bit extreme. And does it further the good relationship you want to have because you have kids together? Because at the end of the day, you do want to have a good relationship with your ex if you have children together. You don't, there's no tagging, who cares? But does this help in any way of your goal of having a good relationship with your child's with your co-parent, other than being very close to your kids? You know, so it's a little petty to me, but I'm of the mindset that when you leave someone, when you guys break up, you are able to do whatever you want to do, but you do have to think about this person's mindset, the fragility of their well-being based on the trauma that this breakup has caused, whether it's your fault or hers. And you do have to be a little bit more considerate of the things that you do. We can all say, fuck it, I broke up, I'm fucking the next one right in front of our house, but...
Is that moving with Kuth, my nigga?
That's not. And there's so much trauma caused with any breakup, but you cause more trauma when you do it that way. Like, I'm always worried that someone's gonna think I was cheating the whole time if I show up with another girl the next day.
With a new bitch, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, nigga, you were cheating the whole time. Wait, I wasn't. I found this one last night.
I am the good guy.
Right after I left you.
I'm just
the next day.
that nigga.
Yeah, so I don't know.
So my opinion of it is the healthy way. Yes, that there is no wrong thing you can do in a breakup as long as you are not intentionally being evil to the person that you were just sharing a love with.
Yeah.
But my grown, learned opinion is there are different ways you move in a breakup if you truly love the person, you know what I'm saying? And the way that I love people, which is, I'm not trying to embarrass you, fam. You know what I'm saying? I think during this time, if I'm being honest, it seems, and we're using Kim Kardashian and Kanye West as an example, they've both made some ego moves during this breakup, you know? You fucking popping up on the screen with Pete Davidson literally weeks to a month after it became official, because I don't know how long they've been divorced or whatever they've been doing, you know, for all we know, they could have been separated for a year. The divorce just happened. So it's like, yo, like, I'm divorced, how it goes in Virginia, versus like, no, we're separated right now and we're in the process of it, right? Versus we're separated now, but we haven't been living together for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga is really just crazy, which I don't think that's the case based off of like how they've moved in the past. I mean, how they were just moving earlier this year where there was the rumors of that they got remarried at the second Donda event or whatever. I don't know. All I'm saying is, to me, it does look kind of crazy if 3 weeks to a month out after you guys have officially announced your divorce, you're stepping on the scene with a high profile nigga. Yeah. Now, not to say Kanye has done anything better by himself popping out with different models, and especially what he just did, which to me, even if it's retaliatory, it's still an ego move because, bro, like, you did a whole editorial with this bitch after you were just on stage with Drake saying, "Come back to me, Kimberly." Like, to me, it's just another sign of how tangential it seems Kanye's mind can be, you know? Mm-hmm. So
we're all fucked up, man.
We all are fucked up, and I'm not trying to sit here and saying that on a smaller scale, like in my own breakups, that I've done any different. Man, when I first got broken up with, I came on this podcast and we wasn't slandering her name, but we was slandering women in a way. You know what I'm saying? You know, scallywag this, bitch that,
Impulsive.
Right? Yeah. And that's all ego, you know what I'm saying? I'm not proud of that. What I am proud of is thankfully not ever doing nothing crazy on the gram. You know what I'm saying? Like, I use an outlet that was pretty much unknown to anybody other than my support group. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Dare I say it was a safe space?
I mean, it depends on what you want, bro. Because, I mean, you can't be too, fuck the people that left you behind, bro. Fuck them.
Okay, yes, but at the end of the day, like, everybody you've interacted with is somehow a reflection of you. So if you spent 5 years, 6 years, 3 years, 2 years with a shawty, and the second y'all depart, it's fuck you. Like, how foolish is that, bro? Because you're basically saying fuck yourself because you love them for however many years.
The Bible said now.
You don't ever pause. Listen. God forbid. Listen to me. Look at me hard. For real. God forbid you and Bree go when you separate tomorrow. You would hate for her if in 4 years she's doing worse than when you were with her. You would hate for that shit,
and
bro.
I don't know bad on them, but fuck them.
It's like, do I want to try to save him or do I just want to just move on? Okay. It's not like fuck him in like a like,
I hope your mother gets cancer and you fucking bleed out in the middle of the street. But it's like, I don't give a fuck about you.
Okay.
Like,
segment.
I was blind, now I can see.
Oh shit.
Well then, so what I will say again is that personally, I do just feel like there's certain ways you can move with a little bit more class in a breakup than how these two named individuals have moved.
I personally, like, my exes,
especially if I got 4 kids with you.
Yeah, my exes know that, like, if they were to contact me, regardless of my situation, for legitimate, like, yo, I need your help, I wouldn't say no.
Yeah, I've had exes do that.
You're nice, bro. You got to take a bitch off of you.
I mean, no, like,
your baby mom.
It was literal life and death situations. Like, somebody died, Shotty called me like, yo.
No, I mean, yeah, I probably am too nice because I mean, I've helped like exes to get like jobs. I'm like, it's just
nah, I ain't helping you get no fucking job. You better starve.
Fuck them.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I help you get.
Like, you're right.
Wait, hold on. It's like, I'll get you a job, but not where I work. Oh. Look, it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's different. There's levels to it. If the ex was like, hey, I need you as a reference for this other spot, cool.
Right.
But hey, I just applied to your ER.
Nah.
I might actually go to the manager like, hey.
She's steal.
I have it on good authority. She smokes weed.
No, you gotta even go with. I have no authority. She smokes crack.
You just know that there are certain places that you work, like, that you have clout.
She pockets morphine.
Yeah, like when you get to the point with the manager where you can just say
every
not this person.
No, I have one of my young homies who skates. I was trying to get him a fucking job. Like, I got him a fucking job, and I was just like, I don't know, but like it did surprise me, like, because my director like made a position. Like,
what work was it?
Huh?
What was it?
What
type of work did you help him get?
It was gonna be a patient care aide.
Yeah.
But like it was crazy to me.
You have clout.
Yeah.
Like, I can say.
Did I tell you what they offered me to try to stay? Keep me to stay. I'm not staying, but what they tried to offer.
A bonus, retention bonus.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. 20,000.
Retention bonus.
Yeah, for a year.
They paid
Lump sum.
Yeah.
And you said no.
I said no.
For a year.
And then also it's gonna be a 4.2% raise.
On top of 20 racks?
Yeah.
Yeah, my ass would have stayed.
I've showed you text messages where they're saying $6,500 a week, bro. To upwards of $7,200 a week.
But that's for 48.
There's some with 36.
36 what?
36?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
36 what?
Yeah.
Where's that at?
What?
36
Hours.
36 hours a week.
Yeah. Sorry, we be just throwing out numbers.
Yeah. Missionary shit. Yeah, it's like, yeah. Yes.
No, I mean,
settle down. The big dogs are talking. I'm just kidding.
like you definitely made the right move. I mean, you're in a position where you can just like
do whatever.
So that's a right move for you. But like for me, if I was at a place where they were like, no, stay with us, lump sum plus a raise.
Plus, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
I don't have to go anywhere. I can stay near my child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your life is a little different.
Give me that shit.
Yeah.
Give me that shit.
And they also said there's going to be another 5.2 raise, like
After the year, or
so basically 4.2, not like 4.2% raise was like
that's
side ride.
Right.
No, that's for like everybody. But they said if I would have stayed for 2 years, like I said, okay, 2 years, they'll give me a 5-point-something raise on top of that. So it would have taken my base
plus
to
you get all the hazard pay that you earn too when they offer it, right?
Yeah. And then also I could have done my PNAP, which would have been like another 3% raise. So I could have actually came out making like maybe $55. Well, $45, $50 an hour.
I mean, it's good for a lump sum money grab, but the long run, your move is way more.
Yeah, because I can make $20,000 in under 3 weeks, basically.
Yeah.
And then say this money keeps getting crazier, like 20. Like what? They was doing $10,000 a week. It won't go nowhere. It's getting worse. I've been looking at our ER and how everybody on night shift's leaving. And the thing is, some niggas are going to travel. Some niggas are just done. I don't want to be a nurse anymore, fam.
You don't even have traveler competition where you think the market's getting flooded with travelers.
No, it's I'm getting burnt the fuck out.
It's...
Yeah, the nurse practitioner, she said she had gotten into nursing before she had kids. She said I was.
Isn't that crazy? Like our jobs being looked at like rappers now. I wish I started rapping before.
She said I can't make no real money. I can't make the money I want to make as a nurse practitioner because she's like, I love these, but like you just can't be like, we gonna travel because like.
All right, hold on. We've derailed the health topic. Basically, how we gonna end the health topic is when you break up with somebody or you get broken up with, give each other grace because love is tough and ending love is even much.
I mean, you have to worry about your
tougher.
well-being first and foremost.
Facts.
Right? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying go out here and just worry about somebody else that's you're leaving. You have to take care of yourself first, but be mindful of the moves that you make that are not spiteful towards that other person.
Yeah,
and more healing, more for you.
Don't have no pregnancy scare.
Like that. That's true.
What?
Like,
Don't.
Some niggas be like, I'm gonna go fuck his sister.
Oh, I mean, if you got it like that and you really dumb, you ready to burn that bridge? I mean, yeah. And build another one that's mad awkward.
A nasty bridge.
Imagine you back at Thanksgiving dinner next year.
Yeah.
just on a different side of the table.
Imagine you back with her mama, bro. That's sick. Sicko mode times 3.
That would be so cold.
Yeah, that would be something.
Yeah, that would be so cold.
That song by Ebony, Date Your Father. If you break my heart, I'll date your dad. I'm like, damn. Her lyrics are cold as shit.
Ew. You just me and my daddy both slated you out? Like, what? That don't hit the same. You ain't my mama. Like,
I don't know the way she said it. She's like, my son.
And let's keep it a band for all those niggas without daddies. You don't really need your dad, nigga. Go right back to my mama, nigga. Like, so you act right. This nigga tripping, bro. He with my own work, mama. Like, the fuck? What type of reverse Oedipus shit is this, nigga? My daddy trying to fuck my bitches, nigga. Like, what?
Like, I'm telling my mama.
Yo, but all right, it's the Bullshitting for Your Health podcast, episode 85. Do we have any content of the week to leave with these nice young people, or I don't know, old people, whoever listens to this shit?
Whoever listens to shit.
I think we talked about Death Note
last night about I'm God. I'm God of this new world.
Hey, I finally started watching the new season of Demon Slayer, which is
Pressure, Entertainment. Oh wait, Rengoku.
No, I already watched that one.
Okay,
that was the movie.
That was the movie.
It's a show called something kind.
So Entertainment, their entertainment district with Tenzin. Listen, I have a little video already prepared for Capricorn, my birthday.
Yeah.
But you remember the first episode when he's like, "I am a god. You are worthless. Praise me as a god." That's gonna be in my collab.
The sound?
Huh?
Is that gonna be the sound you play?
Yeah, that's not even the sound. I'm just posting it. Like,
oh, I got you. Yeah.
Mood, my birthday. Okay.
I fuck with that show.
I don't have any. If you've never seen The Matrix, it's a great trilogy to get into. Yeah. I've actually been rewatching it because I'm gonna watch the fourth one. I don't think it's gonna be good, but
you don't think it's gonna be good?
And rewatching all the Matrixes, I'm like, yo, these movies are so fucking good.
Yeah.
You know, watching watch something, man. I don't know. All
right. Do we have a closing song to leave these people on before we go? Because we're just rambling. There we go. Mop by Gunna. That's how we gonna end. Look at what?
I don't know about that Gunna.
Yeah, but all right. So we're gonna end. Peace out. Have a good week. Hope you guys get vaccinated. Hope you guys stay boosted. Hope you guys stay out the fucking ER.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm fucking the bitch in the pants. I'm fucking that bitch in the paddock. I fucked a little bitch on the couch. We fucking all over the house. She said ain't no teeth on your car. Yeah, you took the words right out my mouth. I took the bitch out of her county. They dropped the bitch off on the south. I nutted all over her face. And now she look like a cow. Let's go to Sandra Pay. This bitch about to sprint out the house. Monica Lewinsky. Pass me your friend ski. I did a spin ski. Out of a bin ski. Everything is fancy. Music in the pantry. 20-foot Christmas tree. This is how Christmas be. Ride down McAfee. 2-gun pistol Pete. Yeah, real right blood. Bullying the old my club. Yeah, spider well spuds. Kicking my pimpin' no crutch. Young nigga so bossed up. Might as well smoke me a Dutch.
Emeralds, green diamonds. Gators, they slimy. Call clip code and polish. Please go fire your stylist. Fly the G5 at the highest and we in cahoots with the pilot. That little bitch you cuffin' is cute, but her little cooch got high mileage. Good Brandon, she still go to college. You pullin' up big Billy B cause she solid. Every day I wake up to deposit. Swear every day I can catch in my pocket. This bitch got a hell of a noggin. She ate the whole dish, she a goblin. You the reason we callin' it mop. You the reason I'm losing my socks. I took the M out of her mouth. I took the T out of the top. That mouth gon' let me at the house. I touched the bed, dropping the dot. She sucking my dick with a towel. You know she got slickety slop. Her lips having lickety lock. I won't ever tell her to stop. She said ain't no teeth on your car. You took the words right out my mouth. I took the bitch out of her county. I dropped that bitch off on the south. I know that I love her face. And now she look like a cow. Let's go to Sandro Pay. This bitch ran to sprint out the house.
A snake in the den. My house got some snakes in the den. She came with a coat by the stands. I came with a couple of twins. I take care of family and friends. The Travers, they family and friends. Got the bowling ball in the pants. She turn on that dick as a spins.
He tried to come hang with the clan. Got kicked out the wood, Jackie Chan. Don't need for the pots in the pan. I need you come up and be man. Fuck round and bounce into the sand. They play us and love when we playin'. We payin', they reppin' the brand. They mop it up clean with no hands.
My shirt got a stain, but I can't complain. They killed on my main. I see the romaines. He took him my ex, but still ain't the same. He came from the trenches, and now that's the blame.
He took him my ex, he still ain't the same. They sending me threats, I never complain. Her mouth soaking wet, I forget about the sex, and I know it's a shame. I'm deep in the net trying to see if it's stretched, I'ma bust me a vein.
She said ain't no teeth on your car. You took the words right out my mouth. I took the bitch out of her county. They dropped the bitch off on the south.
I know that I love her face. And now she look like a cow. Let's go to Sandro Pay. This bitch ran to sprint out the house.